Why can't we think our way out of trauma?
We operate basically with two different thinking systems. It's called the two minds theory, and it is the thinking mind thinks really logically and it's problem solving, and our intuitive mind thinks really quickly. That's actually located much more in our creative side of our brain and also in our body. And our thinking mind, it's our left brain essentially. Our thinking mind wants to be the problem solver and it's used to being listened to, and its whole job is to keep us safe. So the thinking mind wants to think about the reasons behind a thing. It wants to explain a thing. It wants to explain trauma. It wants to explain that our parents did the best that they could in all of that sort of cycling that we might have. Our brain is always thinking about the lists that we have. Speaking personally, my thinking brain is always coming up with more lists for me to be concerned about. So it's a problem solver, but our thinking mind is not adapted at letting things go. It's not adapted at that release. It just doesn't have the ability to do that. And so a modality or any way of trying to heal by thinking through it is only part of the solution. Right. So we might be able to explain why a thing happened, but that doesn't get the rest of it out of the other parts of our minds, our intuitive mind and our body, that are still holding on to all of that as well.
And one of the things that I notice is present in the thinking mind is the judgment. The thinking mind is full of judgment, so it's often judging whether things are bad or not. I know many people who have had experiences as children that as adults we might perceive as silly. Why was that? Why did we react that way? Was that silly?
Yeah.
And we might judge it that way, and yet whatever happened at that moment, maybe it's when someone called us ugly on the playground or something like that when we were little, but at the moment that happened, we were open in a way that we received that, and it imprinted on us and became something that impacted us for life. And it's like that type of thinking that doesn't help the process at all. And all of that gets stuck in our bodies, right?
Yeah, and we can't think our way out of releasing it.
Right.
Like our thinking mind is, no, I need to keep you safe. I don't want you to release that. It actually has this combative sort of thing. The thinking mind can be a bully. The thinking mind can be a bully of the body. And another way, one of my favorite analogies is the iceberg. So it's like the thinking mind is the tip of the iceberg right at the top. And we're like, oh, wow, these are all the things that I know, right? And the truth is that most of the iceberg is under the water.
Right.
And that's all of the rest of these things that we're not letting go.
And that's our subconscious.
That's our subconscious.
And our thinking mind doesn't speak subconscious. The two things don't have, the language is not the same, which is why through RIM, we help people get into their body and get into that subconscious layer, because that's where the work really gets done. And the qualities of that can be somewhat psychedelic. So it's like the thinking mind's like, I don't know what the heck this is. This doesn't make any sense at all. Because again, the subconscious speaks in images and imagery, and it doesn't always, in sensation, it doesn't make logical sense. And yet we know that so much work can be done within that can really deeply heal, but without thinking through it.
Yeah. So we need a whole body mind.
The whole body approach.
The whole body mind connection to be able to really release.
Yeah.